Hey guys, and welcome back. We see a lot of value on the board here today in college basketball. If you're interested in getting all of our picks, including our daily free play, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Today's daily free play is going to be a pick against the spread in the SEC matchup between Arkansas and Ole Miss. So again, if you want that daily free play, you can get that over at stumpthespread.com. Heading to this one, I'm going to be talking about this Big 12 matchup today between Kansas and Iowa State and give our lean on who we feel is going to be the better value bet here against the spread. Kansas sitting as about 6.5 point favorites. And on the year right now, Kansas is sitting at 19-6 overall and 8-4 within the Big 12. If Kansas is going to continue their streak of winning Big 12 regular season titles, then of course these are the kind of matchups they have to win on the road against the lower tier teams within the Big 12. And Kansas, they haven't been quite as consistently strong as you'd like to see. We saw that again in their last outing as they fell on the road to Baylor by a final of 64-80 in what was a pretty poor all-around performance there from the Jayhawks. But this team, they've shown that they can get the job done on the road within the Big 12, winning at places like Texas, TCU, as well as West Virginia and Kansas State. So definitely showing that they can get the job done on the road in these very tough road atmospheres that you get within the Big 12. On the year, this Kansas team, they've been pretty well balanced, having their strengths more come on the offensive side of the ball. They're 34th in the nation in scoring, 15th in assists compared to 133rd in total team defense, which is still a pretty respectable number. They have a positive plus minus on the year of just over positive 11 points. So coming into this one here today against the home team, Iowa State, and the Cyclones, we have not been very high on this team throughout the course of the regular season. We knew they were going into rebuild mode this year, but Iowa State's actually been a little bit more respectable than we were expecting within the Big 12. Right now they're standing 13-11 overall, and they've improved to 4-8 within conference play because they've been able to pick up some more wins recently, specifically on their home court. Their last two outings at home, they've gone on to pick up wins against West Virginia and Oklahoma. So some great wins there for the Cyclones. But this team has also shown that they can be blown out, and they've been blown out a number of times within league play, losing by 10, 20-plus points in some of these matchups. More recently, on the road, losing and getting routed by Texas Tech, as well as a road loss against Baylor prior to that. So some of these results have been impressive, but also some of them have been really tough to watch. On the year right now, the Cyclones are 188th in the nation in scoring average, 227th in total team defense. They actually have a negative plus minus this season of about minus half a point. So we look at these two teams' averages and their typical margin of victory, and Kansas comes in at about 12 points better per contest than Iowa State. Even giving them the 3 points for the home court advantage, you would still expect the Jayhawks to probably come into this one as maybe about 8, 9, 10-point favorites, somewhere in that range. And right now, they're only sitting at about 6.5 point favorites. So Vegas undervaluing the Jayhawks a little bit. Maybe this is partially because Kansas didn't look great in their last outing. And also Iowa State more recently has shown that they can come through on their home court. I'm not sure this is all that sustainable for the Cyclones long term, and we likely see that ending here today for Iowa State. So we feel better siding with Kansas, giving just the 6.5 points as they probably come out ready to put in really a full effort to get a bounce back win here today off the disappointing loss against Baylor. So we're going to go ahead, side with Kansas here, giving those points as the better value play. And again, if you're interested in getting all of our college basketball picks for today, including our daily free play, which for today is the SEC matchup between Arkansas and Ole Miss, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.